Alrighty. Ooh, jeez. Hello, I am here for the first interview that I've ever done for Hot Gals Who Lift, and I'm here with the wonderful Sarah.
Hello, nice to meet you, or meet all on here.
It's actually our first time.
This girl just walked up to me in the park, and then she was like...
That's so true. That's so true. Would you like to introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah, I go to the same program as Maddie, NYU Clive Davis. That's our major. I'm a junior right now, and I am a music business person, songwriter, and a music producer. So I kind of do a lot of things in the music business, whether on the creative or business side. Really, really interested in what Maddie's doing with the intersection of music and fitness.
So sweet, thank you. What's your favorite way to work out, by the way?
I mean, I grew up competitive swimming, and I don't think that there's any workout that has felt like as amazing to me. There are a lot of drylands workouts, though, that I like too in general. Like, I like doing anything cardio related.
Dude, when I was done swimming, I was done. I'm impressed. Do you swim still?
No, actually, only occasionally. It is really time consuming to swim because you have to like get in the water and shower afterwards, dry off, like chlorine, and then you smell like chlorine for the rest of your life. So
would you say that's like the first introduction to fitness?
I started competitive swimming when I was 4, and my parents started me young. They were like, she needs to be put in a sport. They threw me into swimming along with my 3 other siblings. Did it until I was 18. Because swimming is like really good for conditioning, I was able to transfer those skills to other sports. Track for a while. I did cross country for a while. Yeah. I ran the mile and the 2 mile. I hated running the 2 mile. I would always be that kid who would like sign up to go play dodgeball after school for fun, or like play volleyball, like really sporty kid growing up. And then how it transitioned in college, well, COVID hit. All the pools in my town kind of closed down, and it also wasn't really safe for us to go out. So I couldn't swim for like, a year straight. And so I started doing like little at-home workouts, YouTube workouts. It wasn't very great. I obviously wasn't very happy with it. But then whenever gyms started opening up again, I started going to the gym. I go pretty consistently. I tried to go every day, but that doesn't happen all the time.
I also do not go every day. So, I mean, you go when you can. You go when you can. That's so impressive. I didn't know, like, the breadth of background you had. Yeah. I mean, track and swimming. Dude, we have so much in common. What the heck?
Well, you did track for NYU, right?
Yeah, I did briefly, like for a year and a half-ish. So moving on to your relationship to music. You're literally going to school for it. Where did this relationship to music start, and what are you passionate about within the music space now?
It's interesting that you asked this because you are kind of at the intersection of fitness and music. My mom would put on the radio in the car every time I was going to a swim meet, and so like that's how I got exposed to music. I'm from College Station, Texas, so it is not exactly like the metropolitan hub, cultural hub of music there. Everyone does engineering, business, agriculture, definitely nothing entertainment related. But my exposure to that was through the radio, and I would just listen to like the pop hits, 2000s bands like The Fray, The Script, Coldplay, all the bands, Kelly Clarkson, Taylor Swift, Katy Perry, like Jessie J, Rihanna, Beyonce. Like I would know every single hit song ever, and I was such a nerd about all this stuff. I say that I was a closeted music kid growing up. I was a classical piano player because my parents like put me in classical piano. I would go home like after swim practice and just like learn to play the songs that I heard on the radio. I would do things like look up who was writing every single song ever, and like know all the stats of like how many streams everyone was getting every day. So I was a really big nerd growing up. I just didn't talk about it that much because I was always around athletes. That's why I wanted to come to Clive so badly, because I saw like all these famous songwriters behind all these hit songs came from this school called NYU Clive Davis. I know a lot of people grew up listening to like classic rock songs or something, but like since I've come to Clive, I've been able to expand like my influences and listen to older music and listen to like alternative music and music that's underground. So I've been exposed to a lot more kinds of music. Like I've always had the underlying pop structural knowledge in my head, and that's how I kind of approach making songs still to this day. I do pop country right now, I do indie pop, I do just straight up pop. Like
since I came to Clive, I've tried making pop, and it is so difficult. I have so much respect for you doing that space, and all the stuff you've made it's so catchy. Go listen to Sarah's stuff, what she's worked on.
It's on my website.
I'll link the website. Yeah. Now that you're in college, that you have, a varied relationship to fitness and now a varied relationship to music. Yeah. What music do you listen to when you work out? Do you listen to podcasts? Like, what's the situation?
I 100% do not listen to podcasts when I work out. Nothing against podcasts. Whenever I'm working out, music has always been like a source of energy. I get really hyped when I listen to music. I have a workout playlist a lot of times, or queue up badass girl boss songs on my way to the gym. It's going to be like Beyonce, Rihanna, like Megan Thee Stallion, very high intensity songs.
Yeah.
I like to work out in the mornings because it's kind of like a challenge to start my day off. And so if I can do something hard in the morning, the rest of the day feels lighter and easier.
Yeah, it's like a checkbox.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I mean?
On average, I am so much more productive throughout my day if I work out in the morning.
Music is such a driver. Some people will have like music as a background, like elevator music. That's like background music. But music is so forefront in so many fitness related scenarios. What's like 3 hits? You're like, yeah, you got to add this.
I feel like the pressure is on here. Definitely Needed Me by Rihanna. And then I feel like Savage by Max and Weathen.
I don't know if I've heard that one.
It's a great song. Whenever I actually used to swim, they used to play that song in the weight room. I was literally lifting as a high schooler. We were benching.
Oh my gosh.
I can't bench anymore, but I discovered that song through the weight room. And then I think the third one, Her by Megan Thee Stallion, has been like one that I've been listening to a lot.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you talking and you sharing your opinion as well as your view on music and fitness. So thank you.
Thank you for having me. It was really fun to answer these questions.
Link Sarah's information down below because we support other gals here. Thank you for watching.